What's good, YouTube? Falcon Puncho 6 here with my team preview for the Philadelphia Pidgeots. I'm your coach, and I think I have a better team this year than I did last year. I hope that I do better than I did, which is kind of hard because I did awesome last season. I went 9-2, but let's start. But before we start, we have a message from the hashtag Bring Jimmy Back campaign and their leader.
And our goal is to bring back Jimmy, because I feel like D-League is getting too easy for some coaches like Inferage and Danny. I feel like they really need a bigger challenge, and Jimmy's that challenge.
Bring Jimmy back. We gotta beg to Rob to bring Jimmy back. Alright, so Bobby, you can add some input on my team if you have any. So first off, we have Mega Metagross. Apparently the curse. I don't really think it's a curse. I think people are just, I mean, if DD struggled, it has to be like, maybe there's certain mods that you don't work well with, and maybe it's just, maybe that just happened with DD. Who knows? Like, I cannot use Tangrowth for the... Actually, I can use Tangrowth. There's certain mods that I just can't use. I can't think of any right now. I mean, Infernape. Infernape's one of them that I can't really use. Any inputs, Bobby?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb for using it, and you're also kind of calling shots. Like, yeah, the coaches that used it, they were pretty bad. I mean, not good at all.
Alright. So, next up we have Azu, and we all know what Azu does best. Belly drum. Belly drum us to victory.
I have a formula. It's called Masterpiece plus Pokemon equals win.
This brings back so many memories from last season. I can't forget about last season. Why did I do so well? But yeah, this is my Azumarill. This is my bunnies. This is my new kick profile picture with a little sexy mustache. Yeah. So the reason you might not be able to hear Bobby so well is because my computer Skype doesn't work so well. So I have to do it on my phone, and I have to put the speaker up to my microphone, and it's kind of weird. So, well, next up we have Raikou. So Bobby, any inputs about Azumarill? How I used it last season?
Azumarill is a really good mod. I like using Azumarill in OU. Especially Abandoned Power Up Punch. It usually sweeps teams. Well, you use it well. I'm excited. I feel like that will be probably your offensive MVP of the season. That's all I gotta say. I have no idea what the rest of your team is, so I'm just gonna shout out random stuff.
Wait, what mons do you know are in my team?
I have no idea what's on your team, so I'll look right now.
Well, next up is Raikou, and well, we all know why. Raikou actually kind of tears up Infrage's team. We battled, no spoilers, but this is arguably the best Volt switcher in the game, except for maybe Jolteon, which is probably the best. Raikou second.
Mulga's the best.
Well, yeah. Well, Raikou, I'm just excited to use, because it synergizes well with Metagross and such. Any inputs, Bobby?
Raikou is a good mod. For my first ever league season, I tried to draft it. I kind of got sniped, but Raikou is a really good mod. Really powerful. I use it a lot in OU too again. And Volt Twitch shenanigans are pretty cool. That's all I have to say.
And that is our input from the Prime Minister of Hashtag Bring Jimmy Back campaign. Next up, we have my my main man Gudra, which is my special Pokemon because I don't have a lot of wait, I have Togetic. I forgot about that. Oh, and we have Crying. Is it sad that I forgot about my team?
Yeah. Oh, we got Meganium, so anyways, GG.
Oh, Bobby, I have to apologize. I kind of put you last on the week 1 power rankings. Sorry. Sorry, Bobby. You'll get me back, don't worry. Next up, we have the man I sniped. I sniped my week 1 opponent with Crocodile. I wanted Mandibuzz, but no. A12's mentory Derek had to take Mandibuzz. He sniped me I got sniped 7 times that draft. 4 of the times were from Derek. He took, well, yeah, Crocodile is great. But he took my Moongus. He took my Infernape. He took my Mandibuzz. Nope. Crocodile is actually really nice. I've used it in the past, and it just works. It puts in a lot of that Moxie Boost knockoff Earthquake work that I'm excited. I think it's going to get 1 sweep this season. Out of all 13 teams, I think it's going to get 1 sweep. Any thoughts on Crookie?
Take your own food supplies.
Okay.
I have a little bit to say about Crocodile. In my league, which had some NBA guys in, Crocodile was first in kills. It got like a total of like 5 sweeps.
Not bad, mate. Not bad. Next up, we have my first Pokemon ever. I've never used it in leagues. This is literally the first time I heard it's an amazing beast. So I drafted it because Infernape got sniped, Entei got sniped, Arcanine got sniped, Darmanitan got sniped. Everything was gone by my last pick in UU, so I picked Emboar. I have no experience with Emboar, so talk to me, Bobby.
I have no experience either. Emboar, I drafted this season. I was gonna go Agility, Baton Pass, Emboar, Bulk Up, but apparently Techno doesn't think that's a good idea because Techno's pretty crap.
Wait, you drafted Emboar, right? For NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did, because I watched a replay this morning. You did terrible. You lost against a team that had a worse draft than I did last season, and I'm just gonna say my draft, because I memorized it. Azumarill, Hoopayu, Zygarde, Chandelure, Mienshao, Mega Aggron, Venusaur, Electros, Golbat, Licky Licky, Dusclops, and the MVP of NU, Rotom Frost. I'm proud of that team. It may seem nice at first, but when you look into it, it's trash. But next up, we got my main man, Cofagrigus. I have so much experience with I said Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus. Yeah, it's a good Will-O-Wisper. It's a defensive wall. And Mega Metagross can't take it down, so that's another reason I kind of picked it up. And, because other sets can take down Dusclops, but can't take down my Cofagrigus. Next up we have Amon. I only have for a set. I only used a nasty plot set for Togetic. So, I literally don't know about it at all. Please tell me you've used it. I just got it for wish passing because Aromatisse was sniped by guess who? Derek.
Oh yeah, Derek's great. Okay, so yeah, Derek is a beast. I've used to play that before. It's usually I'm like, I need another mon. About 90% of the time, I'm really like, how about another wall? Let's go to a Jack. The Jack's so good. It has a crazy move pool with like flamethrower, ice beam. It gets yellow magical, which has Mayo knows is the best stat in the game. It gets like tailwind roost. It's just a really bulky mod with Everlight. And yeah, that's all I have to really say. Super bulky.
Next we got, yes, like I said, there was a story in my draft analysis preview. And when we talked about the failed, the failed Johto PR, not Johto, wrong league, wrong Kalos PR, I'm pretty sure it was Noah who has the Xatu. And I said there was wait, Bobby, do you have the Miltank? I'm pretty sure it was you who had the Miltank. It was somebody who had the Miltank. But I said, when that battle comes, I'm going to tell a story, but I'm going to tell it now. In my other chat, we had a low-tier league, and there was a battle. This guy had a hyper offense, and I just had bulk. It was Miltank versus Xatu. My Miltank set was Toxic, Soft Boil, Body Slam, Heal Bell. This was like 40 turns before the battle was over. It was a long battle, but I didn't Toxic it because Magic Bounce. But I just kept getting paralyzed, and the one turn before I would die, I would be unpaired and Milk Drink. That just went on for like 50 turns. It was crazy. And then Miltank finally did take, we got a second turn paralysis from Body Slam, and we finally did take out the Xatu. Perfect. Yep. And there's a story around the chat called, Pawns had the Xatu. They call it it's the Pawn Spots versus the Falcon Troids. And Miltank is like Megatron, and, Miltank should get a Mega. And,
about this, but we're gonna keep on going on with the story.
yeah, well, yeah, that's basically it. So, next we have I didn't even talk about Miltank. Miltank just eats up hits. It eats up ice hits that my other walls like Togetic and Gudra can't take. Well, Gudra can take a special ice hit, but and with its thick fat ability, and we just eat fire types. And things Mega Metagross and Cryogonal, which is another one of my walls, because it has like a base 135 special defense. It's crazy. Can't take a Miltank.
Okay, so I've used Miltank before. Again, my first season. Miltank is always like the first pick of NU because it's so good. It eats up physical hits. It just melts them off. Yellow Magic or Toxic you. It'll get Parahacks with Body Slam. And then it'll just maybe hit like crazy. Does it get Fire Punch? I feel like it gets Fire Punch. I'm actually gonna check on that. You keep on talking about Miltank.
Yeah, well, and my Togetic and my Cofagrigus can take the fighting hits that Cryogonal and Miltank can't hit. Well,
Punch, Thunderbolt, Surf, Blizzard, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Focus Blast, Heal Bell, Hammer Arm. It gets a lot of stuff.
and Curse. The Curse set.
Yeah. But not just Nano.
I'm pretty sure Miltank is the fastest wall. Isn't it like base 100 speed or something?
Yeah, pretty high. Yeah, it's base 100.
Yeah. Actually, incorrect. The fastest wall, I have the two fastest walls. I have Miltank and Cryogonal. Well, let's just talk about Cryogonal. My only rapid spinner. Let's go. It's weak to rocks, and everyone talks about that, but who cares? It's one of the best special defensive walls. Any mixed attacker can take it out because it cannot take a defensive hit. I think it has the same base defense as Mega Beedrill, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But
Because last season, Cragano was my only spinner too.
yeah. Cryogonal also it gets a special move that I absolutely adore because most teams are weak to it. It's a move called Freeze Dry, and it hits uh water Pokemon super effective. So that it really just tears through teams. That's why I run Expert Belt a decent amount. It won me a game yesterday, actually, a WDL match. So
Okay, now we're on the biggest threat, Crustle.
yes, I have no experience with it again. So Techno actually told me to pick this. So
The experience with this.
you
Because I go with a strategy where I try to get every type, and I'm always lacking in Bug and Rock type. And I always go Crustle. I've used it for like 5 seasons. Crustle's a setup sweeper. It's a stealth rocker. It's I think it can get spikes. It can also get solar beam, which is also very heat, and I definitely tried to use. But Crustle's a great mon, great defense, great attack. Really, with the Shells matchup, a lot of stuff just dies to it. It can't beat it, besides Scarfmons. But you get that Scarfmon out of the way, Crustle will sweep. That's what I kind of want to say.
you can talk about my last mom, Meganium, because I'm gonna talk about that.
Okay, boys and girls, get ready for Meganium. The beast, the myth, the man, the legend. Meganium is it's broken. Why is it in AG? Because Mega Rayquaza's so scared of it, so he kicked it out of AG. And then you just banish it to PU, which makes no sense. I mean, Meganium probably has like 150 defenses. I mean, it could pretty much one-shot everything in the game. Is that true, Falcon?
It's actually base 100 defenses, which is solid.
Fantastic, Falcon.
Yeah, it's very solid. But I question why you called it a legend. It's more than a legend. It's a god. Meganium. Ask Josh. Of Dynamo Dresden. He hates this thing because I beat him with it. I love it. It's my. This Pokemon is so underrated, and when they call me on the power rankings baller for drafting it, I don't blame them. Actually, I do blame them because it's the best mon ever. It's gonna get one sweep this season, like Dusclops sweeped Fook last season. It's Meganium is gonna sweep teams. I've looked at it, and he can sweep at least 2 teams. And in another league where I have Mega Kangaskhan and Hale is joining, so it is relevant to NBA. I have it, and I'm actually 3-0 plus 15 differential. In the last 2 matches, Meganium got me Mega Kangaskhan got me 2 6-0s, but Meganium won me the first match by killing a Mr. Mime that had 2 Calm Mines up. Technician Confusion with Life Orb. Destroyed me. Yeah. I don't want to reveal any strategy, and I killed a Miltank with it. So, yeah. So, I think that's basically it, but we gotta have another Bring Back Jimmy campaign commercial. James.
Sword Step plus Bomb kills everything in the game. I'm done. Bye-bye!
Actually, I just beat the Delta episode this week, and I picked Chikorita. Yeah, but the Bring Back Jimmy campaign, Rob, Dee Dee, James, bring him back. We love Jimmy. Please, come back. Come back, Jimmy. It's gonna happen. Yeah, so that's basically it. Thanks to my special visitor, Bobby. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's basically it. We hope you are going for your Philadelphia Pidgeots and good old Mega Metagross and Azu. So, I'm Falcon Punch and I'm flying away.